Hello, I'm Daniel, and this is part 6 of my 7-7 series. Now, what I'm going to talk to you today about wasn't what I originally planned for part 6. And what I did plan are doing another separate video outside of this series at another point. Today, I want to talk to you about which way, aka which way are you heading. Now, I want to give you a little story. So, all week you've heard about little stories where I've been on holiday. And I was on holiday in Mallorca. I travelled to the other side of the island for a reason which you'll find out in tomorrow's video. Now, I'd rented a car and I was using my own phone's internet for maps. And on the way back, my maps were leading me all over the place, like to different places. Like they were getting me lost. Like for example, tell me to come off this main road, this like dual carriageway or motorway, and tell me to take this slip road somewhere. Unfortunately, on some occasions, these slip roads or onto other motorways or whatever had road closures. Other times, it'd take me somewhere, and it'd be like a roundabout that's just been closed off, so one way in, one way out. Luckily for me, I knew like between where I was, so I was around the area of Palma at the time, and I had to travel all the way to the opposite side of the island, so past a place called Manacle, which is more or less almost in the middle of the opposite side of the island. Anyway, the fact is, I knew roughly which direction I had to go to, heading towards Manacle to go past it, and that was without using my maps, not properly anyway, because any turn I would have taken, my maps would have said, go back this way, go back that way, take this turn. When I knew, nope, ignore what my maps say for now, just keep going on this one road, because I know what destination I'm heading towards and past. Now, I want to ask you something. Which way are you heading? And you're probably thinking, what do you mean? Well, the simple factor is, folks, in this life, there's only one guarantee. Life, living it, and then the other guarantee, death. Now, in this life, you are currently on the path of getting lost. You're currently being led astray, being led down these closed roads of life. Things that, you shouldn't want, and I'm going to guess you don't want. There's only one path that will get you where you need to go, and that's through the power of Jesus. Because end of the day, folks, doesn't matter how you live your life, the certain guarantee is that one day we'll all die, and there's nothing that can be done about that. And it doesn't matter how long we try to prolong life, doesn't matter what medications or whatever, one day each of us is going to die, and that's a simple factor. Now, we Christians, we believe that there is an afterlife, we call it heaven, which is where the Lord God resides, and that's where we trust and believe and know we're going to go. Now, there's only one simple question I'm going to ask you. Which way are you heading? Are you currently living the life of Jesus? Are you currently on that true basis heading towards heaven? Or are you most likely living for this world, living for the fast cars, the rich houses, all the money, the best designer clothes, this, that, the other? And there's nothing wrong with having these things, but it's when, that's all you want. Is that what you're trying to live for? Well, it doesn't matter, because one day, doesn't matter how much money, fast cars, big houses, whatever you have, one day it's all going to go away because you can't take it with you when you die. And that's a guarantee. So which way are you heading? Are you heading towards heaven? Or if you're living like this world and living for this world, are you heading for hell? Now, I know that's a scary topic, and I really want to ask you that. And I really want you to think about that. So that's what I want to talk to you today about. Which way are you heading? Are you heading towards heaven or hell? So thank you for watching. God bless, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.